I'm Tamara Lackey, and with me today is Hubert Davis.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Hubert Davis is a college basketball analyst for ESPN, otherwise known as the Eastern Sports Network, not the Entertainment Sports Network, like I thought. And he works 6 months out of the year and has 6 months off to spend with his super mega hot wife, Leslie, and their 3 adorable children. Prior to this, you spent 12 years in the NBA.
Yes.
First round draft pick for the New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were super awesome.
No. Went to the New York Knicks for 4 years. Then I played 1 year with the Toronto Raptors.
Yes.
Which was awesome. Then I spent 4 years with the Dallas Mavericks. Then I got traded and spent 2 years with the Washington Wizards. Played with Michael Jordan with the Washington Wizards for 1 year. That was awesome. Then I got traded again, spent 2 years with the Detroit Pistons, where my wife, that's the first time my wife said she wanted me to be traded with all the snow that we had to get out of Detroit. Right. Then we went to New Jersey, and that was my last year, and I retired in 2004.
So I've seen you go out and do the college game day and all that sort of thing. From the outside, it looks really glamorous. Just all that coverage and everywhere you go and all that sort of thing. What do you feel like the day-to-day thing is behind the scenes? What's the experience like for you?
Well, in terms of the glamorous part, I really don't look at it from that standpoint. I love basketball. I've been passionate about basketball since I was 3 years old. So to be able to play it and now still be able to be around it, it's just really neat. The fun part for me is just watching these kids play. You see 18, 19-year-old kids develop each year, get better, eventually maybe go into the NBA, going to school, being on campuses. Great thing about it is going to different programs and seeing how other programs get it done. Mm-hmm. You know, the way Dean Smith did it is great, but there's other ways to coach kids, to get the best out of them on and off the floor, and going on these campuses is just really neat to see other traditions.
Right.
And it's been a lot of fun.
What is like one of your crazier stories on having to get, because you end up going a lot of places that are not exactly right off the airport, right?
No, this year was a very difficult year for me and also my family. It's a lot of traveling. I'll give you a week thing. Monday I'm up at ESPN in Bristol, Connecticut. So I'll wake up at 4 a.m., take a 6 a.m. flight up to Hartford, Connecticut, spend all day at ESPN on Monday, get back to my hotel about 1 o'clock in the morning, take a 6 a.m. flight on Tuesday, fly back home on Tuesday, unpack, pack, hang out with my wife, hang out with my kids. Wednesday, get up at 4 a.m., 6 a.m. flight I did, announce games in the Big 12. So
that's the pace the entire time you're on?
That's the pace from January all the way through April.
And you love the sport, you love being there, you love the passionate, but you still have to do all the hard tie it together stuff, which is all this travel.
You have to remember all the names, you have to remember the stories of each player. Say I'm doing Kentucky versus South Carolina. I've got to know every player on both teams. I've got to know their families. I've got to know their bio. I've got to know their stats. Yeah. And it can relate to so many other things. I mean, you have to have stories. You just can't have stats. You have to have stories on each player. So while you're announcing a game, you're basically just having a conversation. When
you left basketball after 12 years and you had a few years before you started with ESPN, you were doing some coaching.
It was, yeah. I was doing some coaching. It was a tough point for me.
This was developmental coaching with the Mavericks?
With the Dallas Mavericks, and it gave me an opportunity to try something new, to see if I wanted to get into coaching. And